This isn't just a random feeling. Someone either already in your energy or about to enter your life feels a deep pull toward you, and you don't even realize how strong it is. If you're thinking about someone, or if someone new is about to come in, just know the connection is mutual. They feel you just as much as you feel them, maybe even more. It's Jennifer. This person is very curious about you. They want to understand everything about you, your personality, your mind, your story. It's not just attraction. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you don't chase, the way you hold your standards. You come off strong, confident, and different, and that's exactly what's making them fall so hard. You don't feel ordinary to them. You feel rare. Right now, they may be watching you from a distance. For many of you, this is through social media, quietly observing, noticing every little detail about you. They're not rushing in because they're trying to understand you first. But the more they watch, the more their feelings grow. This is not light interest. This is someone who is becoming emotionally invested. They admire you deeply. They look up to you more than you think. Compared to their past, you feel completely different. Other connections felt boring or empty, but you bring excitement, energy, and something real. That's why they can't ignore you. At the same time, they can get jealous. They notice the attention you receive, and it triggers something in them because they don't want to lose their chance with you. This is someone with a strong mindset. They could be a leader, a business-minded person, someone who is used to going after what they want. And once they decide they want you, they become very serious. For many of you, you haven't even met them yet, but they are already moving into your energy. And when they come in, it won't feel casual. There's also something important about how people see you versus who you really are. Some people misunderstand your standards and think you're too much or too selective. But the truth is, you've been through enough to know your worth. You've given a lot in the past and didn't get the same back, so now you expect equal energy. That doesn't make you shallow. It makes you wise. And this person understands that. They don't judge your standards. They respect them. They know that if they want to be with you, they have to meet you at your level. In fact, they may enjoy showing you through actions, through giving, supporting, and providing, because that's how they express love. Right now, they may still be holding back, maybe a little shy or unsure of how to approach you. But don't mistake that for lack of feelings. You have no idea how much you're already on their mind. They notice your intelligence, your strength, your growth, and everything you've become. You've been through a lot. You've been hurt, misunderstood, and betrayed in the past, and instead of breaking, you leveled up. You became stronger, more focused, more disciplined. You turned your pain into power. Your growth is your response to everything you went through. And that's exactly what makes you so attractive to this person. They can feel your depth. They can feel your strength. They may have been hurt too, so there's a quiet understanding between you both. So even if others still misunderstand you, this person doesn't. They see you clearly. They see your value, your strength, and your journey. And that's why they're being pulled closer to you, even if they haven't said it yet. Their feelings are real, they're growing, and when they finally step forward, you may realize it was much deeper than you ever imagined. People may have tried to betray you, misunderstand you, or speak against you, but they never truly saw who you are. They didn't understand how deeply you think, how aware you are, or how powerful you become when life tests you. You are not someone who reacts loudly or seeks revenge in obvious ways. Instead, you rise. You grow. You become better in silence. While others talk, you transform. And that transformation becomes your response. That is your strength. That is your power. You are someone who has been underestimated for a long time, and now everything is shifting in your favor. There is a strong sense that what people do to you does not go unnoticed. It comes back around. You carry an energy where actions toward you have consequences. Some people hurt you thinking nothing would happen, but they didn't realize that your life is protected in ways they cannot see. Sometimes your success becomes the answer. Other times, life itself balances things for you. Even when you stay quiet, there is movement happening behind the scenes. You are guided, protected, and watched over more than you may realize. Not everyone is allowed to come close to you and stay. And there is a reason for that. At the same time, there is a powerful love energy entering your life. This is not something casual. It feels meaningful, something that can grow into a serious, long-term connection. This person is deeply drawn to you, not just because of how you look, but because of who you are. Your personality, your confidence, your strength, and the way you carry yourself naturally attract attention. You may not even realize how much people notice you, but your presence leaves a strong impact. For some of you, this could be someone around your daily life or work, or even someone you come across in public or online. This person has likely been observing you quietly, admiring you from a distance. When they approach you, it will feel natural but significant. You will sense that this connection is different. It will not feel like something ordinary. There will be a deep inner knowing that this person matters. This individual seems focused, driven, and possibly self-made. They may be involved in structured or professional fields, someone who values growth and stability. They are not just attracted to you physically. They are drawn to your mind, your intelligence, and your emotional strength. There is something about your energy that makes them respect you, not just desire you. They see you as someone strong, someone who knows their worth, and that makes them want to come closer. Even though the attraction is strong, this connection may move slowly. Both of you may have trust issues from the past, making it hard to open up quickly. There may be hesitation, moments of holding back, or trying to understand each other before going deeper. But underneath that caution, there is genuine interest and growing emotion. This person thinks about you more than they show. They feel drawn to you in a way that is hard to ignore, even if they don't express everything right away. What they admire most about you is your inner strength, not just how you appear, but who you are at your core. You have been through things that shaped you, and instead of breaking you, they made you wiser and stronger. That energy is very attractive. Your intelligence, your confidence, and the way you carry yourself make you stand out in a way that feels rare. For some of you, this could be someone new. For others, it could be someone you have already crossed paths with, someone where there was already a spark or unfinished energy. Either way, when this connection grows, you will feel it. You will feel different. It will not feel like your usual experiences. It will feel deeper, more sincere, and more aligned. This person may also have a strong focus on their career, possibly connected to business, investments, or professional work. They are someone who values building a stable future, and when they look at you, they see someone worth building with. They don't just want something temporary. They want something real. There's also a deeper message here about timing. After everything you have been through, all the challenges, the betrayal, and the lessons, it feels like life is now bringing you something that matches your growth. You are not meant to stay in situations where you are undervalued. You are not meant to keep giving your energy to the wrong people. You have grown past that. Now, you are stepping into a phase where you don't need to chase or prove anything. What is meant for you is naturally finding its way to you. This connection feels like part of that. It feels like something aligned, something that comes in not to hurt you, but to match you. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, and that is something you are learning more clearly now. You have been protected, even in moments when it didn't feel like it, and now, instead of repeating the same patterns, you are moving towards something different, something real. Something that reflects your strength, your growth, and your worth. You are no longer in the phase of being tested the same way. You are stepping into a phase of receiving. And what is coming toward you carries sincerity, depth, and the kind of connection that feels rare. Most people don't truly deserve your heart, and that is something this message keeps emphasizing. Not because you are meant to be distant or closed off, but because your love is deep, sincere, and rare. You are not someone who gives half-hearted effort. When you care, you give fully. And in the past, you gave that kind of love to people who simply could not meet you at that level. You invested your time, your energy, your emotions, and your patience. But it often didn't return to you in the same way. It left you feeling like you were carrying more than you should, like you were pouring into people who were not ready to pour back into you. Those experiences were not meaningless, even though they were painful. They shaped you. They taught you what real love should feel like and what it should not feel like. They showed you the difference between connection and attachment, between effort and imbalance. And now, it feels like everything is shifting. You are no longer meant to stay in cycles where your love is taken for granted. There is a sense of protection around your heart now, like life itself is making sure that the next person who enters your space is someone who can truly match you. There's someone coming into your life, or already around you, who sees your value very clearly. This is not someone who needs convincing. They naturally recognize your depth, your strength, and your presence. You carry a very strong energy. People feel it when you walk into a room. You don't have to try too hard to be noticed. There is something about you that stands out, something calm but powerful at the same time. This person is deeply drawn to that. They admire you, not just for how you look, but for who you are. What stands out strongly is that this connection feels unexpected. You did not see it coming, and you may not have planned for it at all. It catches you off guard emotionally. The feelings grow in a way that surprises you. And for many of you, this person may not even be in your life yet. Everything is happening through timing. You will meet them when the moment is right, when both of you are ready, and when things naturally align. This is not something that needs to be forced. It will happen in a way that feels right and almost destined. There is also a strong attraction here. This person is very drawn to you physically as well as emotionally. They think about you often, sometimes more than they admit. They notice how you dress, how you carry yourself, and the small details about you that others might overlook. There's a fascination here. You stay on their mind even when you are not around. At the same time, their feelings are not shallow. They are emotionally invested. They feel something real when it comes to you. For some of you, this could be someone you already know. Someone who may have been quiet about their feelings or unsure about expressing them. Their emotions run deeper than what they have shown. They see you as mysterious, someone with layers, someone they want to understand more. They are drawn to your energy because it feels different from anyone else they have known. This connection also brings healing. As your heart continues to recover from past disappointments, this new energy enters your life in a softer, more genuine way. It reminds you that love does not have to feel confusing or draining. It can feel calm, safe, and supportive. This person wants to talk to you, spend time with you, and build something real. They imagine simple but meaningful moments like sitting together, watching movies, going out, and sharing quiet time where it's just the two of you. They crave closeness with you, not just attention. In general, you inspire people more than you realize. There is something about your presence that pushes others to grow, to do better, and to see more in themselves. You bring a certain energy that uplifts people naturally. You may not always notice it, but others do. And this person feels it strongly. They see you as someone special, someone who carries both strength and depth. This person also has a generous nature. They enjoy giving, not in a forced way, but because it genuinely makes them happy to see you happy. They may express love through actions, through gestures, through wanting to provide and create comfort for you. They likely have stability in their life, someone who is responsible, grounded, and capable of building something real. When it comes to you, they want to treat you well. They want you to feel valued, appreciated, and cared for. They imagine doing things for you, surprising you, making you smile, and helping you feel confident and beautiful. It's not about control, it's about admiration. They enjoy the idea of seeing you happy and knowing they contributed to that happiness. There is a softness in how they care for you, even if they appear strong on the outside. At your core, you are someone with deep intuition. You understand things beyond what is said. You can feel energy, sense intentions, and read emotions without needing full explanations. That is part of your strength. It is also part of what makes you stand out. People can feel that there is something different about you, something deeper, something powerful in a quiet way. And this person recognizes that. They see that you are not someone to be taken lightly. They see your worth, your depth, and your presence. They are not approaching you casually. Their feelings are real, and their intentions feel genuine. This time, the connection is not about chasing or proving your value. It is about being met where you are, by someone who already sees what you carry. Moving away from connections that drained you and towards something that feels more balanced, more genuine, and more aligned. Someone who is drawn to you deeply, who admires you, who wants to be close to you, and who is ready to give in a way that feels natural and sincere. This time, it feels different because it is. People can sense that there is something different about you. Your energy is strong, deep, and hard to ignore. Even when they cannot explain it, they feel that you are not ordinary. There is a spiritual power around you, a kind of guidance and protection that makes your presence stand out. Your life feels like it has a deeper purpose, and others pick up on that very quickly, even if they do not fully understand it at first. Many people may have judged you too soon. They may have looked at the outside and assumed they already knew who you were. They may have thought you were simple, quiet, or easy to read, but the truth is very different. You are much deeper than people expect. Your thoughts are deep, your spirit is deep, and the way you understand life, people, and energy goes far beyond the surface. You notice things that others miss. You feel things strongly. You can understand situations on a level that surprises people once they truly get to know you. That is why you may have often felt misunderstood. People did not always realize how intelligent, aware, and spiritually strong you really are. They underestimated you because they only saw one layer of you. But once they begin to see the real depth within you, it changes their whole view. They realize there is much more to you than they first thought. The beautiful part here is that this person feels different from the rest. They do not seem to be someone who judges you too quickly. Instead, they can sense your depth early on. They can tell that you are unique, wise, and not like everyone else. That is one of the reasons they feel so drawn to you. They want to know more about you. They are curious about your mind, your heart, your story, and everything that makes you who you are. This is not a shallow attraction. It feels like they genuinely want to understand you on a deeper level. This connection also feels very joyful and exciting. There is a lot of happiness around it. It speaks of shared fun, beautiful moments, laughter, and celebration. For some of you, this person may even come into your life through a social event, gathering, or party. The energy between you feels alive and natural. It is not only intense, but also light, warm, and full of emotional excitement. At the same time, this connection feels meaningful. It does not look like something small or temporary. It carries the energy of commitment and union. The chemistry between you is very strong, but it goes beyond physical attraction. There's emotional chemistry, spiritual chemistry, and a deeper bond that makes this connection feel significant. It has that feeling of recognition, like two people are being pulled together for a reason. There's also a strong sign of communication and emotional movement. Things are not meant to stay silent forever. Good news, messages, or important conversations may be coming in. This connection feels like it is moving toward a fresh emotional beginning, where feelings become clearer and the bond grows stronger. There is hope here, and there is momentum. This person may look different for everyone, so the exact appearance may vary. But that is not the most important part. What matters most is the connection itself, the chemistry, The emotional pull and the spiritual bond are what stand out. This person is attracted to more than your outer beauty. They are drawn to your energy, your essence, and the rare quality you carry. There is something about you that feels unforgettable to them. There is also a sense that you're being guided toward this connection. It feels like unseen support is helping things move in the right direction. Your path and this person's path seem to be aligning in a meaningful way. Even if everything has not fully happened yet, there is a strong feeling that this connection is part of something bigger and meant to unfold in the right time. This message shows that while many people may have misunderstood or underestimated you, this person sees something special in you. They recognize your depth, your uniqueness, and your power. This connection feels joyful, passionate, and emotionally important. It carries the energy of celebration, communication, strong chemistry, and the possibility of real commitment. Most of all, it feels like a bond where you are finally seen for who you truly are, and deeply appreciated because of it.